Yo, what is going on, guys? Fearless here, brand new video here today, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the best competitive spots on the map Crusher. Hopefully you guys enjoy these spots, so with further ado, let's get right into this video. But this first spot is pretty good spot if you know your teammates are going to hit the fast B plant, and what you can do is actually watch the flank from back here. Nobody's going to really check this corner. It's really good for getting 1 or 2 kills, and if somebody's about to hit the flank, call it out, warn your teammates, tell them to get ready to get in a gunfight. And for this next spot, you want to come over here where I'm standing currently at the moment, and it's a pretty good spot because nobody really checks it. And the way I discovered this spot, believe it or not, guys, I found it in Infected. Pretty crazy spot. Nobody really checks this spot, which I kind of find kind of weird. And who really would, right? Because, you know, they're like, what are the chances of standing there? It's a pretty good spot if the enemies are pushing you real fast and you don't know where to go. It's a pretty good spot. You know, that would be one of the last places they'll check. And for this next spot, you want to come right over here and jump on this little tank, well, long tank, my bad. But most enemies go back on that sand, and you're like, dang it, how can I get them, Ricky Bobby? Well, what you can do is peep through these little holes, and actually, you're able to see them, believe it or not. It's pretty crazy. You know, it's pretty good if the enemies constantly keep rushing there. It's mostly always one player. But for this next spot, you jump over here on these crates, well, this little barrel, and you can actually peep through U-Haul. That's what I call that spot. Pretty good. You know, most of the time they'll think you're down here, but it's another good spot to be watching U-Haul as well. And for this next spot, you want to come and plant the bomb right over here where I'm playing. It kind of forms like this little T, if you guys can tell. You know, you want to stretch it as much as possible as you can, because believe me, it's pretty helpful once you get in low. It's pretty good if you're running 2 players, because look, 1 player can be watching right here with the sniper. It's probably the best spot like out of the whole entire game. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so dope. And you see a bomb move a little, you know they're defusing, boys, ladies, and genitals. They are defusing the bomb, okay? You can obviously jump up, but you know, it doesn't look as cool, obviously, if you do it, because you might be spotted. And another player can obviously be hitting that wall run, so if they do hit the flank, who's gonna really check that wall run? They're gonna think you're like some crazy vampire, like flying up in there, like, what are you doing, man? This boots on ground. I'm just kidding, it's Infinite Warfare. But anyways, pretty good spot. Make sure you guys try that spot out. And if you guys get a W, comment that in the section below. Say thank you, Fearless, for the W. And yeah, there's another corner where people camp, but it's not as good as the spots I showed you. And for this next spot, I'm gonna come right over here to this humongous truck, and it's pretty good if you spawn on this side. You can actually watch head glitch from this big wheel, and it's gonna be really hard for the enemies to take you down. You got the hallway in the back of A, which is pretty good. If the enemies do end up planning on A and try to go through the back, you'll end up melting them because they'll be like, what is he doing there? But it's a pretty good spot, guys. And for this next spot is right over here through these little barrels, which you can actually do if they have really good players with good shots. You can peep through these barrels and see if they cross. The only way you won't be able to spot them, of course, is if they go through the back. But other than that, if you see them, call them out to your teammate. Yo, they're hitting up B. Let's also rotate to B. Really good spot to catch them off guard. And another good spot, guys, is right over here. If you actually go prone, you can actually take some bullets in. Well, not you, but the little pole there. Pretty good spot. The chances of them winning are not very high unless they have really good gun skill. And for this next spot, guys, you want to plant the bomb right over here. As obviously it might be an obvious spot. It's like, yeah, obviously go back rocks, but no, what you actually can do is have 1 player sit back here by these stairs. Pretty good way to have that 1 player watching your back, of course. And you can have the other player right over here just head glitching on this little crate right here. And you know, obviously I'd be recommend looking at left of top rock, because if of course they hit you from the middle, you'll be able to see them faster. But you know, it's most of the time they're gonna come from rocks. It won't come exactly from where the bomb is, because if they do, you probably end up giving them the gunny, of course. And for this next spot, guys, you want to come right over to the middle of the map, and of course you see this little side thing peeking out. You're like, what is this supposed to be doing here? Well, actually what you can do is jump on this like little gray bar thing, and you know you're like, okay, so what am I doing? You can now head glitch, guys. Nobody really knows about this spot, I believe so. I haven't seen anybody do it but me, of course. Now that you guys watch this video, you guys now have the upper hand. It only works on that like little gray bar thing, of course. Pretty good if you get there first. If you have overdrive, you can get a pick real fast, but of course you can't use it. I was saying now that it's banned on UMG Go variant, but I believe you can use it on Super Real. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next.